To graph quadratics, the first thing you're going to do is find the vertex. To find the vertex, you want this negative b over 2a. So we find the a and the b same way as quadratic formula. So if we got a in the front and then b in the middle term, so our b is negative 2, so we want negative 2, so that's going to make it positive. And then our a is 1, so we have 2 times 1 on the bottom. So this is 2 over 2, which is 1. So this is the x value of the vertex. And then we can use this to find the y value. And I'm going to make a little table. And the x value of the vertex will get me started. I'm going to put that in the middle of the table. And this center point will be the vertex, and I know that the vertex is in the middle of every quadratic. So I'm going to pick 2 numbers below it and 2 numbers above it. Okay, so I have, oops, that should be a negative 1 there. Negative 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then once I've got these x values, all I need to do is plug them into the function to find the y values. So I'm going to move a little bit over here. So I'm going to plug in my x values. So I have y equals x squared minus 2x plus 5. So in place of those parentheses, I'm going to put the x values. So one at a time. So I'm taking negative 1. Okay, I'm taking this x value of negative 1 over here and plugging it in for x. Then I'm going to evaluate it. Now using your TI-84 calculator will make this pretty quick and easy. When you type this in, make sure you've got parentheses around everything. And so you just type it into the calculator with the parentheses, with the negative signs, with everything, hit enter, and it will give you, for this one, it will give you 8. And once you've got your y value, you put that into your table, and then continue on to the next one. Now don't clear out your calculator, because if you arrow up and highlight highlight what you already typed, hit enter, it will copy it down, and then you can just edit what you want to edit. Now when you're plugging in 0, it's really easy. You don't really need the calculator at all, because I know it's going to be 5, because if I plug in 0, I'm going to have 0 squared, which is 0, and then negative 2 times 0, which is 0, plus 5. So I have 0 plus 0 plus 5. Of course, that's going to just give me 5. So plugging in 0 is really nice and easy. Plugging in 1 isn't much harder either, but to give you the practice with the calculator, you might want to type it in and change your 0s to 1s, and you should get 4. Now you can type in the 2 and the 3, but what you will find is that these are just a reflection. So the 5 will go down there, and then the 8 will go to the last one. So the middle pair are always going to be the same, and the outside pairs are always going to be the same. And I know that's true because I know that this 1, 4 in the middle here, I know that that is the vertex. So if this is in the middle, then these will be the same, and those will be the same. All right, now I just need to plot my points. So go to negative 1, positive 8, then 0, positive 5, 1, positive 4, 2, positive 5, and then 3, positive 8. And there is my graph. Okay, the other thing I want you to do is to note the solutions. So the solutions are where it crosses the x-axis. The solutions are where the graph crosses the x-axis. So you look at the x-axis and see, okay, where does this cross? Well, it doesn't cross it, right? They're both sides of this graph are going up, so it's never going to turn back around and cross the x-axis. If it does cross the x-axis, then you'll want to tell me that. So this one, number 2, will cross the x-axis. And I forget off the top of my head exactly where, but let's just make something up here. This is not correct. But if it went like this, then you would tell me that x equals negative 3 and x equals negative 2. Okay, this is not the correct graph, by the way, but I want you to plug in the negative b over 2a, and and then use that. This will give you your x value. Use that to make a table, putting this x value in the center of it and picking 2 points above it and 2 points below it.